Hi, my name is Stephen Crawford, and I am an instructional designer with ASU Online. In this brief overview, I will introduce you to Quality Matters, QM for short, and how we use the QM rubric in course review process. In 2003, Maryland Online received a 3-year grant to develop a replicable pathway for interinstitutional quality assurance and course improvements in online learning. This effort resulted in the creation of Quality Matters, a process that is used to recognize the quality of the design for online courses. When the grant ended in 2006, QM continued as a self-supporting organization through subscriptions and other fee-for-service offerings, and has grown to more than 600 institutions across the United States and into several other countries. The Quality Matters toolset and process is rooted in national standards of best practice, research literature, and instructional design principles for the purpose of promoting student learning through continuous quality improvement. It is important to remember that QM is a faculty-driven collegial process. It is not an evaluation process. QM is also not about an individual instructor. This is not a win-lose or pass-fail test. Also, QM is not a course standardization template. What QM is about is course design and course quality. It is a diagnostic tool for facilitating continuous improvement of your online course. The QM rubric is comprised of 8 general review standards or categories, and within these categories, there are 41 specific review standards. These specific standards are weighted with a value of 1, 2, or 3 points per standard. During the review process, you either meet the standard or you don't. You do not get partial credit for kinda meeting the standard. Of these standards, 21 of these are weighted as 3-point standards. These 21 standards are considered essential in a quality online course and are mandatory for a course to meet QM expectations. To meet QM expectations, a course does not have to be perfect, but it must be better than just good enough. Peer reviewers decide whether an overall review standard is met at an 85% level or better. Let's go over the 8 general review standards. The first general review standard focuses on how the course introduction sets the tone for the course, lets students know what to expect, and provides guidance to ensure they get off to a good start. It is important that you help your students hit that on-ramp into your course quickly. Learning objectives should be considered the DNA of the course. They need to be clearly stated and explained to your students. Not only should you do this for the course, but for every learning module or unit as well. This will assist your students in focusing their efforts within the course. The third general standard focuses on establishing assessment strategies in ways that measure effective learning. Assess student progress that is in alignment to stated learning objectives and are designed as essential to the learning process. It is important that assessments are implemented in a manner that not only allows the instructor to gain a broad perspective on the student's mastery of the content, but also allows students to measure their own learning throughout the course. When selecting the instructional materials for your course, you want to make sure that they are sufficiently comprehensive to achieve the announced objectives and learning outcomes. It is important that the instructional materials form the core of the course, and these QM standards respect the instructor's prerogative in selecting them. The focus of this standard is on supporting the course objectives and competencies, rather than on qualitative judgments about the materials. The 5th general review standard focuses on fostering instructor-to-student, content-to-student, and when appropriate, student-to-student interactions. These interactions need to be meaningful and are essential to student motivation, intellectual commitment, and personal development. Our goal is to ensure that the forms of interaction incorporated in the course motivate students and promote learning. Using technology can always be interesting. You want to use course navigation and technologies that support student engagement and ensure access to course components. Avoid using technology for technology's sake. Make sure that the technologies that you are using facilitates the student's learning experience and is easy to use, rather than impeding the student's progress. When a student has a problem, they want to find help quickly. In this standard, 4 different kinds of support services are addressed: technical support, accessibility support, academic services support, and student services support. We are not saying that you have to provide these services, just provide a link to these university services. The last general standard focuses on making your course accessible to all students. We need to use course tools that are accessible to students with disabilities, design our content to be accessible to all students, and use a universal design for learning. ASU has been a subscriber of QM since 2008. In 2011, we were recognized by QM for our commitment to the Quality Matters program through the implementation plan that we developed. As part of this plan, we offer the full-day workshop applying the Quality Matters rubric to ASU faculty and staff, encourage faculty to become QM course peer reviewers, conduct formal course peer reviews, and have formed a community of QM course designers. If you would like to learn more about Quality Matters, attend the Applying the Quality Matters rubric workshop, or have a peer review conducted for your online course, please contact us at ASU Online.